line speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour. Engage the limiter. Pit exit looks clear.
Wow, I hooked up the entire lap.
The leader has just done a 152.6.
Only to screw it up into turn one on my next one, but that's fine.
Sounds from that groan that you're not the only.
Just almost lost the rear in that typical corner, at sort of just to get to the back half of the track. Left-hander where the rear just wants to step out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the first couple of laps are dicey. Although that a left-hander at turn 3 is not so bad anymore.
Left.
What gear did I take this in?
Second night, eh?
The fucking frame rate at this track.
Even with the new gear?
Even with my new gear, iRacing need to sort their shit out. They keep just like pushing their shit harder and harder, and the like hardware just isn't there for it.
But it's not even decent graphics stuff.
No.
Their engine is rubbish. Like, it's a great physics engine.
Yeah,
But graphical
graphically,
wise,
it's so far behind.
just turning on dynamic shadows, which every other fucking game that
Yeah.
can run on
Like every game in the last 10 years is like, oh, that's just it's just there.
a part of the course. It's
Yeah.
just utter garbage.
Other games is like, well, how good do you want your dynamic shadows to be? iRacing's like, oh, if you want them on, ooh,
Forget it.
Yeah, good luck.
Just remember, you're here for the racing physics, not the graphics. Yeah, no, that shit flew 10 years ago. It's not cutting it anymore.
Don't know what you guys are talking about. Me and my 144 FPS are doing well.
Sorry, how many pixels were you running?
3.
1 pixel per screen. You're like, as long as the center screen is grey and the two side screens are green, I'm okay.
That's a new fastest
I mean,
lap for
I'm
Short
running
152.9.
144 as well, but I've had to turn shit down. It should be. Shouldn't have to. I'm missing, speaking of, I'm missing something out there.
I'm missing an apex.
Yeah, I'm missing a lot of those.
Yeah, I'm just having a look for them now.
The biggest thing I'm noticing as well is like, because I got the new shit the other day, and I tried like not an old track, but sort of a track from about a year ago.
Silverstone.
And-
Try Silverstone.
And
That's
it ran really well, but like they're doing something with these new tracks where it's just baked into the track. So even if I turn all my settings down, I still don't
Still
get a
shit.
good FPS. And it's
Yep.
like if you're gonna add these like higher demand options, like make it so that I can turn them off on the new tracks.
Yep.
Like I think one of the big ones is they've changed the tire barrier or the like tire bundles to be like properly modeled bundles of tires.
Yes.
And that's
I've
great
seen
and
it.
all, but I need to be able to turn it off because it's too much.
Yep.
Which
100%.
makes sense why it's a problem around here.
Because there's tire bundles everywhere.
It's great for tyre bundles, but until you just said that, I didn't even know they'd changed.
Yeah,
But they
I
weren't
think
just-
every track from like the past year or so has had
Yep.
like modeled tire bundles, but it's been a massive performance hit.
Among other things, I'm sure, but you're the ones that
Yes,
stand out. Yeah.
6th place.
it's a really
Well-
obvious thing. I'm sure they've added other stuff.
Now that you said the tyre bundles, I'm now actually driving past them and
Yeah,
I can
looking at
see
them.
them
Me too, yeah.
focusing. As
Yeah,
I
and
get closer.
In like
New fastest
Spectate
lap
or
for
whatever,
Short
it's great. It looks
152.3.
really good. But when I'm driving the car, especially in VR, I just don't
Yeah.
need it, and it's a
No.
real big performance killer.
100%.
I reckon they should have linked it in with trackside objects, right?
Yeah,
Yep. Like they do with the crowds though. The crowd, if you go low, it's that old texture. fuck. What's that
Sector one is
texture?
0.5
Spritey
off the
kind.
pace.
And
Yeah,
if you
they're
go to
just
maximum,
billboards.
yeah. But if you go to high, then they're 3D models.
Yeah.
But you've got control over it then that way, because who the fuck's looking at a crowd when you're racing?
Yeah, I like having them on so that they sort of there
SVG.
filling the yeah, filling the grandstands, but I don't need them to be 3D models while I'm driving.
Exactly.
Thanks, mate.
Sector 2 is a second off the pace.
So like Les, Warwick. Remember old Les?
A younger version, maybe.
Yeah, slightly younger.
No need to be nasty. Come on.
He just always sounded like, you always felt like, Les, you need me to call an ambulance. He had that sort of voice.
Yeah, it'll be Dick Johnson soon.
Yeah.
Good lap. That's your quickest so far. You're now 1.5 seconds off the leader's pace. Sector 3 time is fast. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1. You're a 10th off the pace in Sector 2.
The Jerez doesn't flow like the old iRacing set.
Maybe it's not there yet.
No, it doesn't flow. So
Got to get a feel for it.
no. Well, it's different. I didn't say it was worse. I didn't say it was better. I just said it was different.
P2, that's your quickest lap in this session.
Oh,
You're
there it
currently
goes.
0.1 off the pace.
You had to
Sector
back
3
that up
time
with
is
that
quick.
one.
How many laps is this race?
Question.
However many you can get in 20 minutes.
Yeah, what, 12, 11, 12 laps maybe?
Yeah, it'd be like 11, I'm assuming.
Tank has 15 laps worth of fuel.
It's too many.
That's what I'm thinking.
I think they always put too
Oh
much
no,
fuel
it's
in there, don't they?
sorry, it's 15 litres and 12.8.
You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 2.
The setup feels more twitchy under brakes than the iRacing setup.
Really? Yeah, I think so. The iRacing one was very simple. It was if you wanted to turn, you brake more. You introduce more. It just doesn't feel as pendulum-y as the other one did.
Oh, I'm getting more of that. Like, I'm struggling not to have it over-rotate on me.
Brake earlier and softer.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. I feel like I'm doing what I remember from before. And now it's not like it's just rotating more for the same
That puts
inputs.
you 0.5 off the pace.
Well, I'm like, it's doing
Sector
less
3
than
times okay.
the same inputs. Interesting.
Where's your brake marker for the chicane?
There's a pole on the left.
Do you brake on the pole or just before it?
Yep. Just depends on, you know, what lap, tyre condition, confidence. But
2/10 off the pace in
around there.
sector 1.
On-ish just before. And it even depends on the FOV too, I guess.
I see the pole. That looks about right. Maybe a bit late. I'd probably go before the pole, but not by a lot.
I think your FOV would be the most different on VR
Yes.
than. So what I would say is on might be your before or after even.
Well, yeah, I guess if you're saying on the pole, I'm assuming you mean where you think you're in line with the pole. But it's also very hard. Like even like when I think I'm in line with something, isn't necessarily actually true.
Yeah, if I looked at the replay, it would certainly be before.
Yeah. So when
More
you say
like
on,
when
you
it's-
just mean when it's on like your side screen or something.
You know, or the mirror,
Just-
or the tire, depending on what car. But yeah, and my reflexes.
Yeah. From experience, whenever I thought I've been braking at some point, I'm almost certainly braking just before it.
Before, yeah, 100%. Which is why I don't really want to give you a specific and then have someone madly try and
That's your fastest lap
Mate.
currently.
I've basically been going into the chicane without a braking point, just kind of like
Yeah, me too.
by visual every time. But that pole is actually a good reference point.
I'm glad I could make you guys faster.
Well, I just paid
More
attention
consistent.
to the poll for the first time, and I realised that's pretty much where I was braking.
Yeah, of course I will. You guys suck.
Oh,
Where
you
would
know,
you be
I'm
without
actually
me?
braking just after the pole. You should
Yeah,
try that.
I'm like 2 metres after.
I'm like, I don't even break at all. I just
I'm
fucking.
100 metres beyond the pole.
I don't brake till the following corner, in fact, there.
Yeah,
Sector
loses
1 is
brake. Yeah.
0.4
Flat through the
off the
chicane.
pace.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
The only problem with that pole is it's so far to the left, and I'm trying to look at the apex of the chicane.
Triples. It's
Oh,
almost
yeah,
peripheral.
that's where the VR doesn't help.
Yes, I definitely want more field of view in my VR headset. That's biggest fucking.
10th off the pace in sector 2.
I also learned the other day, apparently HP, who make the headset I'm using, have decided they're gonna not only not make another one, but they're gonna stop selling the Reverb, which is their current model, which is like the headset for sim racing and flight sims and stuff, because it's just high resolution. They're basically like, yeah, our controllers aren't that great, but the headset's light and the resolution's high. And basically anyone who's into sim stuff is like, sweet, that's exactly what I want.
And you don't have to register for Facebook to buy it.
Yeah, there's no software that goes along with it. It's just a fucking headset.
I better buy one.
I think
You're now
they're selling them this
0.7
year,
off
and
the
at some
pace.
point they're
You need to
gonna
find a
stop
10th in sector
selling
3.
them. And I've been hanging out for like, I can't wait for the the next Reverb. That'll be the next headset I buy, but I guess they're not gonna make one.
Yeah, that's off the back of Microsoft cancelling their HoloLens stuff. As well as Meta.
Fuck Meta. What are Meta doing? Apart from fucking the industry. Uh-oh.
You're 2/10
Dan's
off
on.
the pace in sector 1.
Now we'll know what the pace is.
What the pace is like, yeah.
Who's on?
Sam.
Cowboy.
Samby.
I'm sorry, I can't talk and drive at the same time sometimes with this car. My button clutch is right next to my push to talk.
Oh, I thought it was, I can't talk and drive at all, but it's nothing to do with where the buttons are.
I just have a voice activation. I can't be bothered with the button.
Sector 2's 2/10 off the pace.
This fucking setup, I cannot stop the rear going around. I was so confident in Donington too.
You'll be confident here again soon enough. Oh, Sam saw our times and left.
Nothing to do with the fact that
Didn't
it's
want to be
A45.
That puts you 0.6 off the pace. You've just done a 152.8.
I watched the
SNL?
SNL race. Did you watch it?
No.
No, I haven't had a chance yet.
It's actually a pretty fucking good race. Like, holy shit, that everyone was so close. The whole field, like, the field only got broken up by the fact that, you know, somebody goes for a move and breaks the field. Like, but everyone was doing 11s. And the pack at the front was like just stuck together. Sam pulled off an overtake around the outside at turn 1.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
Sam's a beast in races.
I mean, I'd hope so. He does like 50 races a week. Actually, I think I was looking at the stats. I think he's actually done about 50 races so far this season. So in 2 weeks, he's done about 50 races, which I think is more than I've done in the past 6 months.
More than I've done in probably 3 years, man.
You're a 10th off the pace in sector
But
2.
obviously pays off.
Well, I tell you,
Really.
this year my stats, I'll probably have done more races by the end of, well, already this year maybe, than my entire career so far. Official races, that is.
Yeah.
Now, I did a bit of no-lifing of skippies myself early on in my career.
I also just did a lot when I first got on. So, like, I think my first year was my most, and then every year it's sort of gone down slowly as I've sort of, I guess, worried less about, or been less into just smashing out race after race and being more about, you know,
That
having a
puts
few
you
good
0.7
races.
off the pace. Sector 3
Quality
times
over
okay.
quantity.
Yeah.
There's an element of burnout as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's get over
I
it.
think so, yeah.
Doing multiple races a week, I'd be sick of it.
I can do a few, like a couple. I can't do like 10 plus like some people do.
2 would be my absolute maximum.
Remember when we were doing the Port Cup where we were doing a couple a week?
Oh.
Oh, this was me and Sean.
P2.
Prior to your existence, mate.
Yeah.
Sector
Before you
1
were
is
born.
0.4
Thought
off the
about.
pace.
Yeah. BW.
Second longest serving here in both iRacing years and real years.
How old are you?
48?
Was that a 3 or a 4?
48.
Okay, so you got 3 years on me.
Yeah, still older.
And I've just got a couple of years on all of you.
Is that not a couple of decades? Or?
Almost a decade. 56 this year.
Ah, nice.
You got a couple decades on me.
Yeah, man, on you I have, yeah, for sure. Just call it experience, mate.
The most annoying thing about this car track combo, the curbs are so rough on my wheel that it makes my mouse cursor come up because it's
Yeah.
bouncing along.
Oh yeah, I'm struggling a little bit with the physicality of the fucking wheel around here, and I've got my force feedback reasonably low. But this car certainly takes it out of you.
Because I must have mine set lower then.
I was watching a bit of the Sebring, the real one, and I was struck by how often they talk about the LMP2 as being a really, physical, harsh car to drive.
They need to turn the force feedback up or down. Down.
Down in their case, yeah.
It's probably because it's a pretty heavy car in comparison to the LMDH, and probably wider tyres, I'm guessing.
Oh, amount of fuel. There you go. Well, that was 13 laps. Well, I'm on my 13th, 12.
Oh, I'm on 12.
Yeah, 12 time lapse, including the outlap. There you go. Enough for the race.
Sector 2 time is okay.
Just
Oh, fuck that chicane.
Is everyone almost out of fuel?
I think so. Yeah, I got one more lap.
Right, I'll wait for you lot.
The leader has just done a 152.1. Your quickest overall. Sector 3 time is fast.
Of course you did. I was first for about 10 seconds. Maybe not even that.
Chief called that a 52-0.
Fuck you, Chief.
I agree with Chief.
Yeah, me too.
How much fuelage have you got, Sean?
I'm on my last lap.
Wait up.
Why would I do that? I'm on my last lap.
He wants you to wait up so you don't beat his time with low fuel load.
Exactly.
Chief told me to box this lap. Should I?
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, you got to trust your chief, mate. Can't trust your chief. Who can? Just told me to box as well.
Too much damage.
Me, I'm out of fuel. Box, Sean.
Watch your speed. Look out for the pit
Oh.
speed. The leader's just done a
Stop
151.7. Black flag.
Like, cut the corner.
I saw a few off tracks. I was watching. Mate, you're right.
Yeah,
It's
there was
cheap.
2 off tracks, but they weren't really time gaining off tracks.
No,
They're just dirty off
no.
tracks.
Yeah, dirty. Indeed, dirty.
I was lying, Sean. I didn't see that. So
You need to come in as a penalty in the
fucking
next
saw
3
it.
laps.
that was entrapment, mate. Well, okay. I'm starting to feel good with my 52.8.
Well, it depends what part of the stint you did it.
No, right at the end.
Oh, well, you got some work. Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Not right at the end. Oh,
Put a
yeah.
positive spin on it. There's room for improvement. You're gonna go faster.
Thanks, buddy.
Like, that's satisfying. When you go quicker, it feels good.
Yeah. Thank you. You made me change my mind.
Dennis, what are you on, fuel-wise?
I think I'm out of sync with you guys.
So are we waiting for you, or are we...
No,
Dennis
just
is
go
on-
out.
Dennis
We
only
should get
halfway
back
through.
in sync.
Okay, let me cross the line.
Hang on, I gotta go pee.
Don't pee long.
Oh, those 3D tires look great.
Don't they just?
You go and test out if they move.
And they didn't. They didn't move a bit. I have to admit, they look very hexagonal for UV 3D tyres on my screen. Up
Well,
close,
that's-
anyway.
That's the funny thing about this whole setup, right? So you got all these graphic options for replay, and then you got all these different graphic options for the cars. For the replay, surely they should have it so that it's just basic. So you don't have all those other options. You either got the horsepower to do more or you don't.
Yeah, sometimes it's about I turn mine way over when I want screenshots.
Yeah, exactly.
So I might be getting 15 frames a second in the replay mode, but it doesn't matter. I only need a single frame.
Makes sense.
God, fucking old man and he's fucking pee.
God, we could have been out and done a whole stint by now.
And I've stalled it.
So 52.2 is the best I can do with my optimal, apparently, for this set.
So far.
I am back.
In black?
No.
Something in the bullet. And that. Okay. I'm not going front. I'm too slow. I want to learn something.
We fucking raced here 50,000 times.
Nah, not me.
Alright. I'm coming. Don't speed in the pits though.
No, I'm trying
I
not
guess
to.
I'm going first.
Your exit's clear. Watch the white line.
I was thinking you should go ahead of me, Dennis.
Wow.
These two won't slow up though.
Practice this out lap as well in draft. Oh yeah, it's doable flat.
I lift on the outlap.
But I did, yeah.
No, it's definitely doable.
Yeah, I'll be lifting as well.
I don't think it's worth it.
Nope, I've come off twice in 2 races, so yeah, I won't be doing it. Oh, it's a big lockup. Oh, another lockup.
You guys down to first?
Second
Oh,
for
what?
me then.
I was down to first when I locked up the brakes twice.
I can never decide. It depends how I feel in the middle of the corner.
Okay, this is an outlap. This is not warm tyres, warm brakes.
Remember, you gotta do a first lap in the race. You gotta know how to drive it at the limit.
Yep.
Which is why I'm trying to
not
do
the
this.
warm tyre limit.
No. The first lap limit.
Where my current muscle memory's at. Oh,
Someone's phone's ringing.
JB.
Mine, sorry.
Yeah, I saw it as well.
Hang on, Warwick. Hold up.
That's all right.
Just, okay. Warwick's gone back to pit.
The track temp's increasing. It's now 34 Celsius.
Interest is wrecking.
Exit's clear. Stay behind the white line.
Oh, I did all that so I could meet you around. JB just on the phone.
Oh.
Oh, am I getting
What happened to you? I thought you were fine.
Who?
You.
Yeah, it was. I reset to come out in front of you lot, and then you all reset.
Why did you want to go out in front?
Because I lost it, and you guys went...
Oh, I didn't know you lost it.
Yeah, I fucking hit the curb hard.
Okay, yeah, I gotta reset. Oh, now the cat wants to come in.
When does anyone care what the cat wants?
Because the door to my room is right next to me, and he just sits there and scratches at the door until I let him in.
Don't leave me in, he'll learn.
But it's on my left-hand side, and I used to just reach with my left arm and grab the door and open it, but I can't reach that direction at the moment until I get my shoulder movement back.
All clear. Push
So
now.
actually, in
Car
our
right.
Sebring race, I had to
Right
just
side's clear.
ignore
Left
him, and he
side.
just sat there and scratched
Clear
in my
left.
ear for about 15 minutes because I was not going to risk binning the
No.
car. trying to
I
open
think-
the door for him.
A good decision, I feel.
Yeah, my wife's really good. If she hears the cat trying to do something, she'll come and grab the cat for me.
My front are gone. Oh, gee, really good. And I got an off track.
You tried flat again there, Dennis, obviously.
Yeah, I did. I didn't have the right line, though.
I think it's real fine margins, and more than likely on the first lap, you'll have people all over the place, so
Sticking
probably
on
end up
those
having
where
a lift
they
anyway.
should.
Well, not if I get another Donington where I was clearing pole and
True.
no one around me.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, back with us, Joe. Hang on.
Yes, yeah.
Slow up, dudes. Just a second.
Clear left.
Half a second.
Maybe
Waiting.
a bit more.
We're just waiting
Not
for
that
you.
much. Yeah, thanks, man.
Now we've got to wait for
Maybe-
Warwick.
They Sean slowed up in the middle of the corner.
I slowed up before the corner, and you just didn't realise until you were in the corner.
Yeah.
I tried to get out of
Yeah.
your way.
Oh,
We
now
are
I've
true
got
racers, you know. We never are prepared to accept blame for
Thank-
anything.
Clear left.
Well, in my case, it's because I don't need to. Yeah.
Well, yeah, exactly. I'm not the same for me.
Yeah. Yes, okay.
Yeah, it's because I never do anything wrong.
Correct. That is the correct answer.
Car left. Clear left. On your right. He's still
That
there.
was probably closer than I thought it was going to be.
He's still there.
Oh,
Hold your
shit, I
line.
got a
Car
shift.
contact.
No, not on
Still
mine.
Clear right.
But I
V2.
forgot to use the clutch, so I didn't shift at all.
Understeer. Holy shit.
You guys bothering with going up the third for that corner?
No.
Yep, sometimes. Not
Yeah,
that lap,
sometimes.
though.
Depends on my run through turn 1.
Yeah, well, that's where I'm losing time, because I don't feel like I ever have to.
I don't know if it's a time thing. I don't have solid evidence either way.
It's probably one of those things that'll go either way.
Because it's definitely the kind of car where shifting can definitely cost you time
Car
if you
left.
don't need to, because the shifting isn't
He's still
super
there.
like fast or anything.
Well held, man.
Still there.
Oh no, brake lock up.
Still there.
Ah.
Hold your line.
Instead of converting a
Hold your
mistake
line.
into a win, I converted a mistake into
Clear
my own
left.
mistake.
Car left.
Oh, you changed fucking line!
Hey, I was already on that line.
There you went.
Drifts through the dirt. Keeps
Oh,
it out of the wall.
I'll get a new car.
Too
You probably
easy.
damaged mine.
Oh, everyone's slowed up.
Yeah, we're kind of waiting, you know.
Alright. Oh, Warwick reset.
Yeah, you probably damaged my car, so.
I doubt it. See, I'll just keep driving, and if I'm slow, then I can blame the car. And if I'm fast, then I say, see, there was no damage after all.
It's a cunning strategy.
It's a win-win.
The pit exit's clear.
Oh my god.
Is that a 1X on that curb there?
Nope. As long as you keep your inside wheels on the blue and white, which is pretty much true every corner on this track. So like every corner I do this. That's true on this exit here as well. Oh, that was too much.
I'm getting on the power too early. I don't know. I assume because of the tyres aren't up to speed yet.
But I'm not sure if braking potential is reduced if you're out on the curb versus being on the track. So I'm not sure at the hairpin whether it's worth it to go that wide or whether you should stay on the track. It doesn't feel different on the curb.
Gives you a wider line in as well.
Go Dennis, I'm just slowing this up, mate.
Oh, good. I'll probably make a mistake sooner or later.
Car left.
Oh,
He's still there.
that's
Still
second
there.
time in a row. I think I fucked it in a row.
Still there. Clear left.
Car feels better over the curves. It rides the curve much better.
Than the iRacing setup.
Yep.
Left side. Clear left.
Oh my god.
See my headlights flash?
Yep.
DRS.
Right side. Clear right.
I feel like your tyres aren't as warm as mine. Or
Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
That's 20 minutes to go. Car
Oop,
right.
oop, no, definitely not ready for that yet.
Still there.
I'm still here though, don't fucking... Oh, you ran me off the road!
I didn't. I left your room. I was struggling though.
I'll probably not be able to brake. Oh, hey, hey.
On right. Clear right. Sector 2 is 0.8.
Oh my
Off
God.
the pace. Car left.
Okay.
He's still there.
Holy
Clear
shit.
left.
Go, go, go. Oh, no. Oh.
I think I'm still good. Oh, yep. I think we're both still good.
Yeah, I
Still
think
good?
so.
It's a little bent, it's still good.
There's no wings to fall off this thing.
You're
Just
currently
wheels.
2.2. Off the leader's pace.
That's deep. Yep.
Oh.
I tried to get up
Sorry.
under you, but couldn't quite make
Yeah.
the turn.
Yeah, now I'm bent.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going to assume that I am too then.
Pit party.
God damn it. I was up so far on that lap that I was following you guys, and then towards the end, everyone kept fucking up.
Going into turn 1, as soon as I hit the brakes and you just like flew past me, I was like, oh, if he makes this, that's going to be insane. And then, yeah, seeing you slide, I was like, oh, cool. It's not crazy. Whoa.
Oh,
Exit looks clear.
Pit
Stay behind the
party.
line. Right side
Okay,
clear.
3.
okay, that's
I
not
was
the
just
drive-through
coasting.
part.
Oh my god. Can we
Oh,
get
no,
out of the
no.
pit
I-
lane?
Man, I think you and I need to take the lead here. These two clearly aren't capable.
Pit exit's
Oh,
clear.
don't hit me. Let's see
Did I
ya.
get speeding in pit lane?
Yeah.
I hope I didn't.
Go for it, then. Ready?
No, I'm waiting for Sean to go past.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I wasn't sure if I sped up way too much, but I slowed way down, and I think I managed to get...
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
there must be
down.
like an average window. I must
NASCAR.
have just managed to... yeah.
NASCAR rules apply because that's all Americans can do.
It must be tough for racing where they've got to make sacrifices for, you know, what's a NASCAR rule and what's an FIA rule.
Yeah.
They
Terrible.
build it so they can apply different rules in different places. But then they'd inevitably have people being like, why are the rules different in all different series?
Not only that,
Americans would be they're like, "No, but you know,
It's complicated.
B2.
we need rainfall. We don't run in the rain." Terrible.
Car right. Clear right.
So rain must be
Car right,
fairly close
clear right.
given the screenshots we're seeing lately.
Oh, is there more? What?
Yeah,
understand.
There
they
was one
showed
about
a
a
menu.
forecast, like a UI for a forecast system. So it looked weird because it looked not like a like oh, there's a chance of rain. It was sort of like there will be rain at 4 p.m. until 4:30, and then there will be
Yeah.
cloud cover from 4:30 to 5, and then it will be sunny from like 5 till something else. Like it seemed really
Left.
that or like
Oh,
fixed.
Car left.
Whereas
Clear left.
I was assuming it'd be more like a oh, there's 60% chance of rain sort of thing.
that
Yeah,
might
but-
just be for the testing.
Maybe.
Or the noobs.
Because if it's really, like, if you go into an enduro being like, oh, cool, in 8 hours there will be
Yeah.
100% chance that there's rain, and we'll know that we'll need to pit then because that's when the rain will be, sort of thing. Like, I think that'll be a bit lame.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
but
should
you
have
don't,
to.
you don't want people out on the track with slicks.
You inevitably will.
Strategy.
It is part of it.
It's
but-
the strategy. It's like, I'm going to pit because that's the fastest strategy. Someone who's like,
Yeah.
I don't think, like, I think the fastest strategy is to stay on slicks and sort of. But if you know 100% chance that at like 4 p.m. it's going to rain, then it could be like, well, we're coming around to the end of our lap and it's like 3:59 and 50 seconds. Like, we should pit
Yeah.
right now because the rain's literally about to start.
Yeah, I don't think that's how they'll end up being though. At least I fucking hope not.
Oh,
There needs to be some sort of unknown, some like
Oh.
real life, basically.
couldn't they just on any race session just have the equal chance? So that the equal chance is exactly the same for each
Sector
session.
1 is
Yeah, well,
1.6
well,
off the pace.
so long as everyone in all the splits, all of just maintain what they're doing now.
Yeah, so every split for that session is going to have exactly
Alright.
the same random chance.
I'm thinking more for like
Which it does.
enduros,
Right side's
like
clear.
over a 12-hour period, like what's going to happen.
The program knows when it's going to rain. It's just that it won't tell you.
Well, the
Or
program doesn't even necessarily have to know ahead of time because they can just
No,
use
you-
random.
Oh shit!
It'll have to. I suppose.
No, it has to be ahead of time because the conditions have to be exactly the same across all splits.
Hold up, guys.
Yeah, all splits.
don't.
though, all
Yes, they
splits
do.
at the same
Sector 2
rate.
is 0.8
Yes.
off the pace.
But it doesn't
No,
need to
they
know.
don't.
It's
Oh,
just
yes,
the,
they do
ser-
have to
the,
be the
the
same.
server
No,
will
they
know.
are.
The server will
But-
know.
But they don't have to be. There's no reason that every split needs to have the same conditions.
Yes,
Hey,
it is
boys.
because of the championship points.
But it doesn't matter.
Doesn't
You're competing
matter, yeah.
against the people who are in your race, and
You're
you get
in your
championship
split,
points
yeah.
for beating people in your race, not for any
True.
other split.
Yeah, but what
Correct.
happens if someone's a rain master, right?
It doesn't matter.
Um, good luck to them.
Yeah, they hope they get a rainy session. Doesn't really matter.
Who the fuck
Yeah.
is everyone?
Where is everyone
I
indeed?
think it's coming
I lost the
out,
rear.
guys.
Clear left.
Wait. You're so caught up.
I lost the rear avoiding some unnamed car. Don't know who it was.
Oh, God. I had a little
Left
moment,
side.
all right.
Are we talking
Still
about on the
Clear left.
server? Are we talking about
Car right.
No, my
Right side's clear.
car
Left
well,
side.
started
Straight
to slide
Clear
through a
left.
corner,
Left side.
and Sean was right behind
Still
me, and
there.
he had to check up.
Okay, heads up, Ben's coming
Still
our
there.
way, guys. 5 seconds behind. Or 6.
Hold your line. Clear
Right.
left.
on him for not choosing a different split run group or whatever you call it.
Yeah, as long as we're not doing dumb shit. If we're doing
Well.
dumb shit, then we'll get out of his way.
We kind of are, mostly.
No, we're just driving at the moment. As long as we're not crashing.
Well, he's now 9 seconds behind us.
Car
so-
left.
Still
I don't think
loser.
No,
so.
he's miles behind now.
He's still there. He's still there. Hold your line.
Or judged to
Still
perfection
there.
their work.
Man, I was like, I'm going to
Still
squeeze him.
I had enough room.
Still
I
there.
think
That's what I still
Hold
don't
your
know,
line.
though, is where the room is.
Hold your line.
One of the things I lack in this car at the moment.
Still there. Hold your line.
It's funny watching replays of people giving themselves miles for enough
Clear
room
left.
side by
Sector
side,
2
but
is
it's good.
0.5 off the pace.
yeah, well with netcode and everything, you got to give a bit extra.
And even then, it's not enough sometimes. Give it
Yeah,
netcode.
well, you can't you can't predict it
Right.
always.
Rubbish programming is what it is. Oh shit.
I swear I saw two people on Reddit having the exact conversation we've had before. One of them was you being like, it's shit, they need to improve.
Right.
it. And else was being like, but physically, two people on other sides of the planet, like there's a limit to what can be done. And it's
Yeah, but that sounds like an excuse. That's an excuse, though. If you did
we
everything...
don't need to get back into it.
Yeah, we do, because you still believe it's right. You're wrong. Just admit you're wrong.
Oh,
Sympathy spin.
dual simps.
Just because it's difficult doesn't mean that they've implemented the best way to do it. So by us telling them it's shit, which it is, they can improve on it, which they can.
Okay.
I'd just like to point
Oh,
out there is no other sim racing.
Don't argue with him, Dennis. We'll go on for hours.
So you're telling me this is the best implementation of netcode that you've ever seen in sim
It's the
racing?
best one I've ever experienced
Oh,
so
no.
far to date.
Same. Exactly.
Rubbish.
Will it be better in 10 years? Maybe.
Well, not if you were driving a development.
No, can-do attitude, bud.
Exactly, JB. JB knows how to do it. How it's
Oh,
done.
yeah, mate. Yeah.
All right.
I think their previous iteration of netcode was better than this one.
What was the previous iteration?
Oh, I can't remember now.
It's not the netcode that's changed. It's the friggin' crash damage model that's changed.
Nah.
Okay, we're 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
I feel like it was last year or the year before.
Clear right.
But I have trouble judging when, because I don't commit it to memory because I don't care that much. But there was a patch, I remember it, and not long after.
Oh, damn.
Car right.
Oh,
Still
we're
going.
Clear right.
Our cars are stuck together.
You need some help there, boys?
Yeah, I think
We'll
we
meet
can-
him on the pit exit.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you want to? No, I'll reset. I'll come out and cold eyes again.
All right. Well, let's. In that case, I wanted.
I really didn't want to. I did the thing where I'm like, oh, I don't want to lose them through the chicane, so I've got to go in like fast, otherwise they'll get through quicker than me. And then I was actually trying to go too fast.
Yes, I had to hold up because Warwick was pretty quick into there, and I knew that I needed a nice run in, so I sacrificed a little bit of entry, and I do mean that a little bit. I was up on my sector.
We were totally locked.
And I
even
slowed down
though
on the exit.
That's a weird lag. Lock.
Stop looking at the replay and get out of here, or you get
Wait,
left
did you-
behind.
All
You
right.
get it. We're going now. We're gone.
Go. Ready?
Oh god. Okay.
No, it just that was like the bounding boxes got stuck together or something.
Yeah, their netcode shit, mate. We need better.
Let's not talk about netcode.
Where's what's his face? He's not out here. Good.
Car left.
Yeah, we're all here. Oh, you
No,
mean the other guy? No,
yeah,
it's
that's what I
it's
was-
fine.
10 seconds.
We'll catch him before he catches us.
That's true. Hello.
No, we'll crash before he catches up.
That was hairy.
Look, scary, mate.
Breaking the draft.
Oh shit! Starting to slide.
Clear
Oh.
left.
Oh my god. Hold it, but.
Probably not best to do that on cold tires.
Well, you broke the draft, so you can be happy.
Oh, I broke it. All right. Lucky not to break the car along with it. None of the techniques I used in week 13 work with this set.
I think it was too long ago. I've forgotten everything. All I know how to do is drive Donington.
Which is a great skill to have last week.
Yeah. It's obsolete.
Obsolete. Along with a lot of my skill sets.
It'll be good in another 14 weeks.
Now on my luck, it'd be like off the circuit schedule next week. next season. Oh,
It's going to be another new track next season. Any ideas what it's going to be?
please be Aussie.
Didn't they already have something in the works? I feel like they teased something that we don't have yet.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because they had a technical
I remember what it
layout.
was.
It was a US
Yeah.
track, wasn't it?
I honestly can't remember.
2/10 off the place in sector
Like it was one of those US NASCAR tracks, circuit tracks.
I think they also had a post where they're talking about how to. I think there was a few European tracks that are coming. They didn't specify like when or anything, but I can't remember which ones they are now.
Well, they're redoing. Oh,
No, I don't remember that track.
They're redoing what?
what's
Solid track name.
Yeah, I just haven't figured out how to spell it yet.
Oh, it's New Zealand track that they.
Cowie.
Oh,
Pukekohe,
Pukekohe, that's
yeah.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it reminded me.
That's the harker that they do at the start of every
Waiting.
race.
Okay, Warwick, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. Car left,
Right, going.
still there. Clear left.
Crashing.
Waiting.
Oh, Ben just came in. Oh no.
Car left, clear left.
That's all the line.
That's right, I'm still here. We're all good.
Good.
Ben's crashed. Ben's waiting.
How do you crash there?
I don't know.
Speed wobbles on the exit. Getting on the grass, mate. On the dirt on the left.
Out of the pits, you could have just spun the rears and like lost the rear coming out of 2.
No, he's got to slow down and black
Sector
flag or
1's
something.
0.3
Oh,
off the
could
pace.
have been speeding in the pits.
Or maybe he was just intimidated by the pack bearing down on him.
Here comes these lunatics. They're quicker than me, but they'll probably crash into me.
And he's right.
Yes.
Good catch.
I really love my wheels sometimes. I can catch some of those. Whereas with the Logitech wheel, I would have had no chance. Yep, there
Oh.
goes Sean.
Speaking of,
No chance.
I can't get into fucking first gear. Oh, now I'm in second. I really hate this thing where like once it's stalled, I cannot tell if it's changed gear or not. I've just got to sit there smashing the fucking gear lever and hope that I get a gear.
And I'm in fourth gear.
you going again, Sean?
Yeah, I'm coming.
So crisp.
I think 14 seconds, so I think we might have to wait, mate.
You can finish the lap if it's a good one.
I think so. I haven't even got my Delta turned on.
Should be able to feel it in your soul.
in your bones.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Well, Warwick's just getting smaller. Is that a good sign?
In your mirrors?
Are we?
Last lap.
You're now 0.6 off the pace. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 3. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1. Checkered flags out, B2.
Oh, take a flag anyway.
I think that's why Warwick was saying 1 to go.
Yep.
Got it.
Car right. Right side's clear.
The other one. Oh.
Left side.
Trying to
Oh,
slow me down.
Still
Slightly
there.
improved.
Clear left.
You guys all seriously improved that.
That was all draft, Jay.
That's the end of the session.
Huh.
B2.
Well, I'm
This
glad I
stage
can
in
help.
this- At this stage in the stint, I'm doing 52.3.
52.7 for me.
You can make a bit more time in the corner coming up off the straight. You're a tenth slower than me, Jay.
Coming off the straight, this one we're coming up to now, you mean?
Yeah, this corner, yeah.
What, through just corner speed, you mean?
Yeah, just corner speed.
Oh, I opened the wheel. That was silly.
I'm having to brake just before the 100, like, you know, fractionally before it.
I don't think there's meter boards.
Yeah, on the left. I brake just after.
There's a outpost guy that I'm looking at.
You gotta use track stuff turned down. Oh,
No, I don't.
definitely a board. Whether it's 100 or 150 or what, there is a board or something.
There's the board, yeah, I can't remember. You might be right, might be 150.
Because I'm braking there as well.
We're talking about the corner that comes onto the straight.
Off
No,
the
You
straight.
said the end. You said off
End
the
of the
straight.
End of the straight.
Coming off
Yeah.
onto the straight, but anyway.
Oh, so you're talking about the corner leading into the straight.
Yes.
It's when I'm losing
okay.
time. All right.
We
totes.
were all thinking of the one at the end.
Yep, because you toad said the one at the end.
Yeah.
It's your fault, that is.
Yeah,
Oh, fuck,
sure.
we're still going. Shit.
Now we're pitted.
What are you doing?
Oh, we're doing another session.
Oh, you guys. Yeah. Okay.
Make it meaningful. Oh, I got a penalty.
I totally didn't intend it, but I just like skidded to a stop, pointing right at the flag guy, and he's staring me in the face. He's just aggressively waving the checkered flag at me, like, get the fuck off the track.
Don't you know what this means? Let me see your new sticker.
Can you see it?
Ah, yeah. Wait. Can you see mine?
No. Oh, you're pulling around. Oh yeah, I see it. Back up. Went too far.
Nope,
Further.
stalled it.
Keep
Stalled
going.
it. Stalled it! I stalled it!
Oh, there we go. Stop. Oh, I can't read it from here. Hang on. I'll probably have to get inside you to be able to read it.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, I can only just read pole position. It's probably because I know what it says.
Yeah.
Winner. And then
Chicken
anything
dinner.
else. Does it actually say that?
No. No. I'm far too
Opposition,
professional
winner,
for that.
chicken dinner.
I mean, that's what it probably should say. but
Why does my paint have We Race as One just randomly on the left side pod?
It's not randomly on the left. It's on both.
On mine,
gentlemen,
it's just
I'm
on the left side.
I'm just going for dinner. I'll be back.
Do I have the wrong... Is the wrong paint there? You saw my thing.
Yeah. No. Mine should have it too.
No, your paint's different to mine. On the top of my left side pod, it says We Race as One.
Yeah. But it should be on both sides.
No, it's only on the left. And I don't see it on either side on your car.
Really? It's on mine. I can totally see it. Where are you? No, I can see it on yours, both sides.
Hang on,
That's
hang on.
bizarre.
Let me just have a look.
I can see it. It's totally on both sides.
I don't know what's going on then.
It's an operator issue.
No, I've got the same as Sean. In fact, on yours, there's no
Yeah,
races one. And on Sean's, it's only on the left.
Oh, the side pod. Okay, yeah. Yeah,
What-
sorry. I thought you
yeah,
meant.
when I said side pod, what I meant was side pod.
You know the little headrest thing that they have.
Headrest thing.
The airbox above the airbox.
No. Yeah, the thing that they put that they have to get
hood.
out. No,
Oh,
in the cockpit that they have to get out before they leave the car.
I know what you mean. It's sort of like
Headrest.
right. Yeah, it's not really the headrest.
Anyway,
It runs down the side, sort of over their shoulders. I know what you're talking about now, Warwick, and I can see it on the inside of both sides there. But on the
Yeah.
top of my side pod, the air intake thing. it's
Yeah, I
there.
see it. I do see it. I do. It
Is that a
seems to be-
mistake?
Yeah, it seems to, and I don't have it.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out which side it would be better on. That was where it was supposed to go. Maybe I forgot to
Alright.
turn it off on that one. But you're special.
All right, I got a special edition paint.
You do have special edition paint. Just trialing it as a just testing if you bothered to check the paint. You passed, of course. Yeah,
Right. When you give me a paint that has a little decal on it that says I'm a race winner, I'm gonna put it on.
I check it. Oh dear. Oh dearie me.
Here I am trying to get 2 stints in, and I've got a whole bunch of broken stints.
Sorry, Dennis.
No, all good. Oh
Yeah,
my
we
god,
want
there's another Leclerc. There's a T-Bolt Leclerc. I knew there was Arthur and I knew there was Charles.
There's probably hundreds of Leclercs.
Cool.
Racing.
Maybe not racing.
Oh, ay.
There's dozens of them.
Practically
That's
hundreds.
an Arrested Development joke.
Okay, I'll be happy next week once we're back on the same time zone as you guys.
As they're on the same time zone as us.
The real time zone. We never left.
Oh, why is yours called different?
No, it's not. It's Australian Eastern Standard Time.
See the difference between you and me. You're standard.
Yes.
I'm
you're
fucking,
daylight
I'm fucking
saving.
awesome.
Yeah, there's daylight between us, Sean.
Man, these new NVIDIA GPUs, the coolers are so overbuilt on them. It's insane.
Well, just make it go hotter. It's a
The-
challenge.
I think they must have built, like, had a massive stock of 4090 coolers or something, or like 3090 coolers that they had to use. Because the 4070 Ti I bought, like, pretty much all of them are 3-slot coolers, like the same cooler that's on the 4090, but it runs at like half the power. So it's sitting at like 55 degrees under full load.
I watched a video of someone trying to overclock their 4090 and they couldn't cool it enough.
Yeah. What's insane, it uses like 400 watts or something, not overclocked.
Oops.
And what's even worse is that they used a industrial cooler to cool down laser machinery, like CNC lasers.
Mm.
And they hooked it up to the cooling to try and get the GPU. Oh no, it was a CPU. It wasn't the GPU. It's the
Yeah.
friggin'
Probably the Intel.
the Intel 13 gen.
Put it in the freezer.
Well, they were
I've
running
seen-
at a negative something, and they still couldn't keep it under 100 degrees when it was
Holy shit.
at load.
Imagine that refrigerant running through it instead of just the old water.
Yeah, that's they run what do you call it, mineral oil or something different. But this is proper industrial cooling. People are so stupid on the internet. This guy's posted his speed test results from the Aussie broadband app, which actually has his address on there, and he's posted that to the internet.
He's doxed himself. Does he get banned from Reddit for doing that?
No, he doesn't. But the mods should be canning it.
Yes, they should. 100%. Right. Right.
I'll be right back.
Oh, fuck. I should get a new drink too. Hey, buddy.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Where is everyone?
Oh man, so tired.
Aye, makes it hard to go fast.
That it does. Someone's posted on the F1 Formula Dank Reddit the most peaceful day on F1 Twitter, and it's just a riot. And yet the most violent day on WEC Twitter, and it's just this coordinated intersection where cars and bikes are intertwining peacefully and quite organised. Peacefully.
Is it? What's going on in the work world?
Nothing.
Is it? What's going on in the work world?
I saw a crazy clip of MotoGP the other day. Oh, not MotoGP, sorry. World Superbikes.
Oh, those guys are absolutely insane.
You know how the riders now, like all motorbike races, when they're braking into a heavy braking zone, they sort of dangle the leg out the side.
Yeah,
It's like a
foot out,
stability
yeah.
thing. Yeah. So he was doing that, and somebody was coming up to overtake him, and their front wheel just touched his foot, and because the front wheel's braking, it's essentially pulling rearwards,
Oh, no.
and it essentially just his foot must have basically get pulled under the front wheel and then like spat out at the back of it as it came out. So basically, you see his leg; it just snaps backwards, flies towards like the back of the bike, and then he just sort of slowly pulls off and stops, and it broke his leg. So he never even came off his bike, and he got a broken leg and a broken ankle.
Yeah, those guys are insane. And he'll be back next race with a cast, right?
Yeah, probably.
Doing it again. Figuring
Well,
he
actually,
can't
those,
break it twice. It won't hurt as much the next time he does it.
I watched it was the first MotoGP race of the season this weekend, which is why I was looking at bike stuff. They've actually introduced a sprint race system as well. I think they're doing sprints at every weekend though. So their thing now is a sprint and a main race every weekend. But there's a lot of people who are unhappy with it because they basically see it as like, motorbike racing is more risky than car racing, and if you just double the number of races, like you'll get halfway through the season and nobody will be there because everyone will be out with injuries, sort of thing. But at the very first sprint race, somebody came off and broke their collarbone, landing on their shoulder. Familiar injury.
Yeah, so Sean's sitting there going, I know that.
Well, and to your point, they're like, oh, he won't be there for the next weekend, but the one after that, we'll see. we'll see if he'll be there.
Yeah.
It's like literally 2 weeks, or I think 3 weeks away, and they're like,
Yeah.
well, maybe we'll see how he goes. Oh, fucking nuts.
Yeah, it's insane, right?
Meanwhile, I'm like 12 weeks post recovery or 10 weeks or something, and I'm like, oh, I can lift above 5 kilos now. I'm getting there.
It's like when you see AFL of, any football, rugby league, union, any of those guys, when they get an injury, that's pretty shocking injuries they get, and then they're back.
Hmm.
Always the knee ones are the worst, though.
I guess, for normal people, it's more about like playing it safe, not re-injuring. But for them, it's like it's their livelihood, it's their profession. It's all about how quickly can we get back in.
Yeah, it's not even about how quickly we can get back in. It's about making it's not about. Sometimes it's to get into, keep going, but it's a case of you don't want another teammate stepping up and having the chance to potentially replace you, right?
Hmm.
You
don't want to be gone for too long.
Yeah, exactly. Which is a fair comment because, if you're looking in Formula One, it's the same thing, right? You go for too long, and before you know it, Hulkenberg has your seat.
Yeah. Yeah, you let De Vries drive your car one weekend, he scores points. Suddenly he's
toast.
got your seat. Well, he's got your teammate's seat in that case. Oh, actually, no, it was a different team. That was Williams, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, but it was because of that drive. But it's the same, same point, right?
But I do think, it's not just that they're like super tough or something. It's also that they approach recovery differently. Yeah, they do different things. Well, and they have.
Plus, they know exactly. Like, did you know Michael Schumacher used to get blood tests done in practice sessions, not during race weekends, but you know how they used to do testing?
Hmm.
He used to get blood tests done after a stint, before and after a stint, to see how his blood changed during the stint. And then they would work out, what they could do to supplement, the loss of whatever it was that he had throughout that stint.
Wasn't Schumacher was like one of the first to really push the
Fitness barriers.
Yeah, like
I
sort of
say...
brought like high level performance stuff to like the personal level to that stuff. Before it was just like, drive a race car fast. You don't need to be fit to do that.
Cigarettes and beers and stuff.
Yeah.
The James Hunt style.
Yeah. And he was like, you know what? If I make myself as good as every other athlete, maybe I could drive a car even faster.
Well, funnily enough, my dad had a really funny story at the, I think it was the Adelaide Grand Prix after the 88 one. It was a stinking hot day, or maybe it was the 86 one. Well, James Hunt, not James Hunt, Keke Rosberg, Nico Rosberg's father, won the race in the Williams, the same one that Nigel Mansell Willys tiring, and famously lost the championship. And Keke got out of the car, and the first thing he did wasn't go for a bottle of water like everyone else, was to have a smoke in pit lane. But my favourite unfit driver story was Roberto Moreno. He was the guy that drove the Benetton before Michael Schumacher got that seat. Not the one that got imprisoned at Jordan, but the Benetton seat. Moreno used to throw up in his car regularly, and Steve Matchett wrote a really cool couple of books about the '94 season and a few others, bits and bobs, and he recalls this story about having to always clean up after Moreno.
Fuck that.
So they were always brutal. It's just the drivers never really got up to spec. But yeah, you're right. Michael brought in
basically a professional athlete
stuff,
approach to it. Like, I'll make my body as high level as it can be, and then I can do the driving better. Which it's kind of funny. It's funny when you think back that like, oh, there was a period before that. Like how could that not have always been the case? But like, obviously it began with just some people jumping in a car and just racing each other. Like that's why would it be anything other than that? And yet now you see them do, you know, the full GP in these insane cars, and they get out and like, I remember, I think it was like a Lewis Hamilton like podium interview or whatever. It's like, oh, it must have been really tough, and he was like, oh no, I feel alright, I could do another one. And like looking at him, I believe him. Like he looked not that bad.
Yeah, Mark
Yeah.
Wendell used to complain about getting on the podium after Schumacher winning, and he'd be drenched in sweat, and there's Schumacher just bounding about as if nothing had happened.
Yeah.
Old school.
Yep. It's alright, I'm more Roberto Moreno than I am when I approach to sim racing.
I'll go with.
I think we
more
all are.
Brundle.
Well, it's funny how now, like, I guess it's even sim racing. I guess is recent as well. But as esports gets more and more competitive and more high level, that same change I think sort of starts to happen where it's like, oh, you know, you guys will perform better if you're physically more fit. You know, you don't have to be super strong or anything. Being not unhealthy is going to benefit you. So just a bit of time in the gym, a bit of like, you know, eating healthy is probably going to be a good thing for your professional performance, even though all you do is sit in a computer chair when you perform.
Even golfers now, though. I remember listening to an interview about the PGA wanting to change the type of ball because basically the pros are just literally too good at it, and they're not a challenge anymore. But, you know, we're athletes now ourselves. We train to hit the ball like that, week in, week out. So even, I was going to say sports that you don't think are serious, but that would have been motorsport as well. But all sports, esports,
I'm not sure
table
about
tennis.
darts.
Oh man, I'm pretty sure that if they want to get serious, they'd probably have to go low carb or alcohol free or something.
I think it depends on like the level of competition, which generally would be, you know, sort of driven by like prize pool and all that sort of stuff. But I think just, you know, whenever everyone's sort of on the same level, somebody's there willing to do more to get an edge. And as soon as somebody's willing to do that, and then it's like, well, you know what? Being physically fitter is almost always going to benefit you, no matter how sort of non-physical the sport is.
Yep.
I'm not sure about chess though.
Healthy mind, healthy body, healthy mind.
Well, I remember like even just playing, you know, club soccer a few years ago. And like that's obviously more, it's physically demanding, which chess isn't. But like as I got physically fatigued, it was harder to think. Like I would make stupid mistakes at the end of the game where I just think I can't think. Like I'm not. Like why did I do what I did? I couldn't explain why I was like just not able to like think about the situation in like a smart way, and it's just physical fatigue, and you're just drained in all ways. And I think that's what basically happens is when competition gets heavy and stuff, even in like non-physical ways, it doesn't take much to sort of be at a disadvantage.
Sector 1 is quick.
Surely with pro golf though, my first thought would just be like, why don't they just like up the par by 1 on every hole? Like surely that's sort of the equivalent. You've now got to what used to be a par 5 is now par 4. You've got to fucking drive it most of the way down the fairway, otherwise you're not going to make par.
Still there.
Problem isn't
Clear right.
distance, like
But just to Warwick's thing where they said they want to change the ball because they're hitting it so far. Well, it probably means they're hitting it onto the green on a par 4 where, you know, now it's easy to get a birdie because it's basically a par 3.
On your right. Car right. Clear right.
At least that's my assumption. I don't really watch golf, so. I've played golf casually.
I'd like to see that.
He's still there.
I played golf
Clear left.
occasionally.
You're currently
Last time was last
6
year.
off the pace. Sector 3 is 2.1 seconds off the
I don't
pace.
go out my way.
Whenever I play golf, it's always that, like, I play okay for a few holes because I've got that, like, beginner... I think what's normally called beginner's luck, basically, because I'm not thinking about it, I just do it, and it just works. And then after I've played a few holes where I start thinking, oh, I've got this under control, then it gets worse.
Right side,
and then I start
right.
really messing up.
Yeah, I think for me it's just the same thing. It's consistency.
Until you start playing with someone who's just a little bit
Sector 1 time is good.
better, and then you put
Yeah,
more
if
time
you-
into it because you're a competitive prick, and then then you're hooked. Welcome to golf.
Which is why I don't do it. 'Cause
I think I've only ever played with my dad and my brother, and they're both better than me, and I'm never going to play enough to beat them, so it's always just hitting the ball.
Like you don't live in Sydney.
is there enough land for golf courses in Sydney?
Holy fuck, we had 5 or 6 in my local area.
Yeah, I've got 5 or 6 around me as well, but
Yeah, how much do they fucking cost?
There's sort of a bit of everything here. You got your nice expensive course, and you got your average, we call it goat track.
I've got one in my town that I'm living in. I should probably play one day.
Your local area is like 2 hours out of Sydney. It's not exactly Sydney.
1 hour of Sydney. It is Sydney Metro, motherfucker. Well, my house isn't.
1 hour by
just-
what, bullet
it's
train?
Just...
Bullet train.
On your
we
right.
don't have bullet trains.
But to be fair,
Still
in
there.
Sydney, if you're 1 hour within
Clear right.
the city
Your quickest overall.
driving,
Side.
then you're literally only 15 k's
Still
away.
there.
Negative?
Still there. Clear left. On your left.
How many
Clear left.
kilometres are you from Sydney CBD?
I am at Oran Park.
How many kilometres?
Yeah, that's an answer.
let me put it into motorsport terms. I'm at Oran Park. So if you
Yeah.
said you live near Sandown, I go, right, I know where that is. No worries.
You know where Sandown is, yeah, no.
Well, I looked it up once, vaguely.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, I'm closer to Albert
Sector
Park
one
than I
time
am
is good.
Sandown. Now, that'd
Ah.
screw you over, doesn't it?
No,
And you're
not at
nowhere
all.
near Albert Park.
I'll triangulate it. We're about Winton's obviously far away. Phillip Island obviously far
Hang
away.
on. No. I might be. Hang on, let me find out. I might be actually closer to Winton.
Yeah, so you're at Bush.
I know
Yeah, I
roughly
am.
where Phillip Island is. I know that it's east,
Southeast.
like a sort of, I don't know, I'm assuming like an hour to 2 hours away from Melbourne.
Yeah, 2 hour drive.
But it's also like you've got to sort of go east and then down onto the island.
Yeah, well, yeah, there's a bridge, so.
I'm not near any racetracks. I guess I could say I'm probably about halfway between Queensland Raceway and Lakeside.
I'm really close to Calder Park, actually.
Ah,
Clear left.
they're
Probably
just
about 30 minutes away.
they're my oh fuck, I had the word. It's gone now. My landmarks.
If you want landmarks, I'm 20 minutes north of Tullamarine.
We're 10th off the pace. in
So yeah,
sector
no, you lost me. We used to be able to hear. I used to be able to go out the back door and tell if there's anything running at Oran Park.
Car right.
So do you actually play golf, Warwick, or just
Clear right.
on the computer?
Up until the kids were born. Fucking kids.
Okay, I'm 1 hour 56 minutes away from
Left side, clear left.
Let me find out
Fucking
how
hell.
close I am to Albert Park.
Sector 1 time's okay.
Okay, I'm 1 hour away from Albert Park.
I can triangulate that.
You're only 1 hour from Albert Park.
Yeah, I'm only 1 hour
You're
from
not
the
that
CBD.
remote. I thought you were more remote than that.
I am remote, it's just there's a lot of distance. So
That's an hour. That's not that far.
Sector 2 time's
69
good.
kilometers, 70 kilometers.
In peak hour
That's a
or just
quick run.
now?
That's now, obviously.
Yeah.
Whoops.
My tail just got a bit squiggly. You might have anything to do with that?
No idea, mate.
Ah, okay,
You must
good.
have just jumped on the brakes too hard.
Probably.
I should go to Winton one weekend. Though I don't really want to go up there for the V8s.
Oh, I go to the V8, you motherfucker.
152.9.
Just prove his point.
Got stuck.
You walk straight into them.
I don't mind a good setup.
No, whenever I go to any of the Victorian rounds of the V8s, the V8 crowd is very different to the F1 crowd.
Less money.
Yes, significantly.
Yeah, but they've got less money because they keep buying fucking shitbox cars and merchandise.
Exactly.
Oh,
So my
Cigarettes
my-
and...
Car right.
my favourite memory is that I went to Sandown
Still
with
there.
my brother-in-law, and we went
Still
just
there.
for the V8s because I got free tickets through work.
Hold your line.
And if we go down to the end of the back
Car
straight,
right.
and down where
Hold your line.
that stupid left-hander
Still
that
there.
goes into a chicane, we were in that corner.
Not a
Still there.
stupid... Shut
Clear
up.
right.
It's a shitty. But anyway,
A shitty track.
anyway, that's where I was, and we set up. We just had some chairs.
Sector 2 is
Guys next to
3
us,
off
they
the
were
base.
full Ford gear, flags
Yeah.
hanging, and it's the whole kit and caboodle. Anyway, I'm just wearing a red jacket, right? And it's only because it was
Of
cold.
course, I
and
remember a guy wearing a red jacket.
no, I wasn't worried. And this guy comes over to me and says, "You better not be following those Holden pricks, you bastard." It's like,
I
just
hate
hit.
fucking... I hate people that are that tribal.
Yeah,
They just go to the nth degree. I fucking hate it.
Well, anyway,
Can't we all
I-
just appreciate this shit together?
Yeah, well, I managed to get on his good side because the cams got officials came
Right
around
is just done at
with flags up
152.6.
in the fence, and they asked me, "Do you know who did those flags?" And I said no, and then they wandered off, and then the guys came up and said, "Oh, thanks for not dogging us in."
Yeah, you're a good boy. You're a good bloke.
He's no snitch, mate.
Yeah, you're one of us.
Bitches get stitches.
Exactly.
It's just insane. So yes, so my going to the V8s has always been a bit interesting. Melbourne has some pretty die-hard fans. I was going to say try-hard.
It's like
but
people
let's
who
call
go to
them
summer
die-hard.
nats.
Yes.
Wow. The shots just keep coming.
Well, steam train conventions, another one. Those sort of guys.
Steam train.
That's not bogan.
No, I imagine
That's a
steam
different...
train conventions being very nerdy.
Yeah, there you thank you.
Well, it's just
Neckbeard,
more
fucking
goes-
Dungeons and Dragons kind of neckbeard guy.
Yeah, those sort of guys. Guys, who
Did you say Dungeons and
computer games.
Dragons?
Neckbeard.
Guy.
Yeah. Oh,
He's describing it.
Sector 2 time is quick.
You baited me in, Warwick.
I shifted into fourth, which I don't do. No, I took too much speed in. Oh, misshift. Fuck.
Okay, gents, I'm done for the evening. Have a good one.
Very good.
Yep.
Thanks, mate. Enjoy the day. I've offended him. He plays Dungeons and Dragons, obviously.
I've played Dungeons and Dragons.
Fucking nerd.
It's just, I imagine I'm the kind of person who would go to a Steam Training convention.
I was just thinking the same
Temperature's
thing.
rising.
Not a
It's now
convention, it's
52
a
Celsius.
festival.
So, yeah. Well, I have been to a medieval
Sector 3 is
festival. That was actually
0.4
really
off
fun.
the pace.
Did you dress up?
Early,
I did not.
152.0.
How do you have a girlfriend, honestly?
Well, she was the one who wanted to go to them.
Oh, my, explain it.
Yeah. You know the Big Bang Theory?
I do.
I'm just
Sure.
picturing you as Sheldon.
I thought you literally meant the theory where we all think everything expanded from
Yeah,
one
well, yeah.
super dense.
Let me discuss the nature of the universe.
I've heard of it.
While we're racing.
Actually, I will be going to the medieval festival this year
Oh
because
my God.
Ellie went last year,
Sector 1.
and then she entered they're like, oh, give us feedback, and somebody has a chance to win tickets for next
Still
year, and
there.
she won.
They're practically giving those away because they want people to turn up.
Yeah. Well, also,
I mean, no,
they won
she's very lucky to win tickets. How many did she win? 25, 30?
2 tickets, I think. But her feedback was very much not positive.
Come back again.
I think because last year was the first
Honey
year they
share.
ran after COVID, and I think they sort of oversold tickets and stuff. There was a lot of complaints of
Sector 2 times.
it's
Okay.
crowded as fuck and it really doesn't need to be.
That was like everything though, up the first event back. Oh, fucking, there's that shit ton of time through there now.
Try and dive there, short.
No, I just lost the rear a bit and I was a bit all over the place. I haven't put a good lap in.
It's done okay until the chicane. Nothing great, mind you, but just better than what I had on.
P2, that's your best lap in this session. Sector 3 is 0.4 off the pace.
Chief told me you did off 52.6 work.
No, not this time.
That's what he thinks of Chief's fucking rounding.
Fuck, Chief. What do you say I got?
52.6.
I'm not ready for that. Can corner flat out yet. Car survive work?
Yeah.
How far are you through your stint?
Well, I know how to finish a lap. Spin. I know how to spin properly. I got... Oh, shit. I've got 2 laps.
Really? Are we that far through our stint? Holy shit. Honestly, I haven't put a good lap in yet. Almost finished fucking race distance.
Yeah, that's just because we
The guy
Glad we
ahead's
go.
last lap time is
Flapping our gums.
152.3.
big.
Sector 2 is 0.4 off the pace. Fastest lap for early, 151.8. P4. You're a tenth off the pace in sector 1. off the pace in sector 2.
That was close.
Mm.
V2, that's your quickest lap in this session. You're now 0.2 off the pace. That was at 152.
Oh, they had him, Dave. You can give him a toe.
Brakes a bit earlier than me there.
Oh,
Your exits are
Oh.
clear. Don't cross the white line.
Oh.
I was way up, and I really just wanted you to get. I basically assumed you would get a good run and hoped that I could follow you.
No, he brought me through the corner. He was a bit slow, so I...
Yeah, that bloke's hopeless. That guy with number 1. He's so shit.
Oh, and then the secondary hit.
Yeah, I thought
But is
maybe I could get my foot in it, basically. Thought I could recover. I think I was on for about a 51.6 again. On last lap. Last
I
lap
was-
fuel.
I was on 51.4 then.
You went flat.
I think
Oh,
you should have said I would have got anyway.
Or if we can wait for him to come around.
Yeah. Well, he's got a whole minute and a bit to come around yet.
That's right, we can wait.
Well, if you weren't watching the fucking replay, I was in the pits.
Had to find out what happened.
Oh.
JB made a mistake, that's what happened.
See, you know, after a while, you just know that you don't even have to look anymore.
Well, I mean, there was only 2 people involved, and one of them was me, and it can't be my fault.
Agreed?
And it can't be lost. So,
I agreed.
The
I
rest
was
of
going to say, whoever said it, I was just going to say, yep, that's right.
It was Levy's fault.
Yeah.
Levi.
Levi. Levy.
He went to the levee.
Clean up
Levee
right.
was dry.
Alright, let's go.
We need to get a bit of warmth in our tyres or he's going to be all over us like white on rice.
How many laps have you done work?
Outlap.
Okay, that won't be too bad.
This setup gets its speed differently. And I figured it out on the other set, and I like how it achieved it. And I'm not liking this.
I've had to back off my corner entries. I don't know if it's just the setup or if it's also the track, but it's slow in on every corner.
Mine's the opposite. I was enjoying going in and getting the rear to slide. It's like it still does it, but it does it different.
Why can't you use that old setup?
Sector
Cars
1
have
is
changed.
0.8 off the pace.
Like the Donington setup. Oh, I was comparing it to Donington. Anyway, I don't remember week 13. It's too long ago.
Yeah, but nothing remembers it.
So I guess the old hairpin at Donington is sort of how this whole track feels, of like just coax the car into the corner, get the rear to sort of just want to come out a bit too far and you'll just lose it.
See, that's how it used to feel. Fucking, I did load the setup, didn't I? I would have had
Different
to.
driving styles.
I feel like I have to check now.
We'll see, man.
Not going.
Car left, clear left.
Well, I have to, because I deleted all the other setup.
P2. Car right, right side's clear. Sector 3 is 0.6 on your right. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear right. Sector 1 is
That's the corner I haven't
off the
figured out.
pace. Car left.
I'm slow there. That was the one Dennis
Still
was
there.
telling me about.
Hold your line. You're in the middle, 3 wide. Clear all round.
That'll definitely cost you in the race. It's like the prime overtaking.
Exactly.
What?
No, I was just totally vulnerable to both of you.
It's definitely because it's one that doesn't really have a lot of like clear markers. It's a very open entrance, and you sort of got to try and
I find it
figure
a
out
lot
something
easier
that
following
works.
someone through there. I'm faster then. But if I'm in the lead, I think that's my problem. I'm meant to stop so I can use somebody else as a mark. That's fine.
It's not real. Not really how you win races, though, is it? Though?
No, it's not.
Car right.
Oh no!
Right side's clear.
I was off my. Oh, Warwick.
Yes. I thought you went into the pits, to be honest. Well,
It was
I'm
dramatic.
definitely using the right setup, though. Goes that idea.
You just shit, mate.
Just driving style. I think I've always been more trail breaky than you. Like
No, but I enjoyed the trail bakiness. Like I was.
yeah, but I think that's like I'm losing the rear, and I think it turns a lot because I trail brake more.
Wait, what?
Like trail braking makes this thing turn, so I think
it.
it turns too much.
So I think the other the iRacing one turned way better.
All right,
Like
this one turns more than enough.
the other day, I'd go in and I'd sort of get the rear. This one's like a little bit more hesitant to get the rear to go through.
Use more brake.
That's what I'm saying. It's just different. I liked how it was flowing
Come out.
before.
Come
We'll
No,
load the iRacing setup then.
yeah, I thought about it, but I won't stick around too long.
Is that nah? You're not coming out.
I don't have to get up early tomorrow, do I? Fuck those guys. Yeah, I'll do all that. My God, it's practically like a different car now.
There's traffic behind. Take care.
Do you like the racing setup?
No. I'm lying. I'm in pit lane.
Ah.
Lap man Pang.
Nah. Well, it's a good half a second loss there.
It's a hard corner to even like describe because it's just a big wide open entry. And I know what I do because I've got my own like I guess
got a rhythm
subconscious
to that, yeah.
references and stuff, but there's nothing clear. The only thing I would say is, oh my god, the rear is real slippery there.
Okay.
I'd say like a slower entry and really try and make sure you can line yourself up to just plant the
Yeah.
throttle in the middle.
Yeah.
What that means in terms of references, don't know.
All right, that was, yeah, the way too. Oh, and the rear end's going around on board.
Sector 1 is 1.5.
You gonna say you're way
off
too
the
late
base.
on the brakes?
Yeah, I was doing everything just not to hit the back here. And then I got a rear end tail happy moment. Slid out, and that was it.
I'm very soft on the brakes in that corner.
No, that's good. It kind of, I don't know, sort of helps. I guess it means I just need to brake a bit earlier, but then there are other parts where I think I'm braking too late compared to you.
Sector 2 is 0.8 off the base. Car right, clear right.
Here he is looking for a tow.
Fucking on my second lap.
draft makes up for the cold tyres.
Yeah, I lost a bit. I think it was in 3. I could really tell the difference in mid-corner speed. It's too deep. Is this a different gear stack? A different gear ratio? Are you going through 3rd?
No idea.
I'm using a 4 gear. What do you mean?
In the corner that we were just through.
Oh, sorry.
You mean in the chicane?
Yeah, 2 seems not enough anymore.
Maybe that's what's making the difference.
P3.
For you.
Sector
that's
3's a
changed.
tenth off the pace.
.51.8, only like 4 laps into the stint.
He said 51.9, I'm sorry.
Chief's wrong.
Now you don't like it. Oh no, I'm taking inside grass. Fuck you. That hurt.
You just lose
10th
time.
off in
Yeah.
sector 1.
There's fucking 3 tenths of climbing. Feels like I need to flick it more to get it to come out.
Yeah, I think I'm in 2nd through the chicane. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'll go down to 2nd.
Ah, I screwed the last corner.
I screwed most of the corners.
That puts you 1.0 off the pace.
We should wait for JB.
You should.
He's only saying that because he lost control.
You did.
No, he means me.
Yeah, waiting.
You're still ahead, or you were.
Yeah, I just had a slide in
Sector
turn
1 is
1.
1.3 off the
Got
pace.
Stephen between us.
Not anymore.
Car right. Clear right. The track temperature is increasing. It's now 34 Celsius. Right side's clear. On your right. Hold your line. He's still there. Still there. Still there. Clear
Oh!
right. Car right.
Uh-oh.
Clear right. On your right. Right side's clear. Car right. He's still there. Hold your line. He's still there. Clear right.
You get a bit of cooperation there.
I just didn't care.
Left side.
I need to sort that corner out. I'm terrible at that corner.
Hold your line. He's still there. Clear left.
Yeah.
years, 1.2 off the pace.
Hey!
Sector 2 time is quick.
Guess so.
Oh fuck!
Right side's clear.
And through the wind in the imaginary
Oh my
life
god!
map.
Must be a different imaginary race that we all just stopped and pulled over and waited for you.
That's
No,
right.
that-
We'll hunt you down.
That was the rolling start. Wait for me. Please.
That's what it normally sounds like.
Sector 1 is 0.3 off the pace. P3. Sector 2 is 0.3 off the pace. Sector 3 time is quick. You're a tenth off the pace in Sector 2. has just done a 152.3. Sector 3 is 2/10 off the pace. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1.
Oh. Slutty. Oh. He just swept across my vision.
Like a pro.
Like a pro.
That's your quickest lap. You're now 0.1 off the leader's pace. Sector 3 time is fast. The guy behind has just done a 152.2.
Holy shit.
That was a low percentage move.
That was, I'm not going to lift and we'll see what happens.
See what happens, yeah.
Oh my god.
However good race should go.
You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1.
Oh, last of the late breakers.
Makes it work.
Ah, missed my bloody shift. Got my buttons all confuddled.
Sector 2 time is good.
Steven's about to get a bit of a shock.
Bit of company.
Company shock.
Left side. Still there. Clear left.
Oh, draft.
Overall, you're currently 0.2 quicker than second.
Wouldn't be the masterful laps that I caught you with.
Car left. Clear left.
No, it's draft, mate.
Maybe held me up in the last sector. Last corner. Oh.
Car right. Still there.
Oh, that's not going well.
Clear right.
Oh, I can see that coming from a mile.
I could not stop that slide. Oh, it's because I got pushed going into that corner.
that?
The line where you pushed me into the corner before it, which pushed me
I
away.
didn't push you in no fucking corner.
Yeah, I mean that left-hander is flat, and I drove through there flat, and you got, I got the bump on the rear going in, which gave me just a little bit of extra speed.
I didn't bump nothing on the way in. Now I'm in trouble for giving you too much speed. Oh, fuck, have you ever heard such nonsense?
And then I was doing my best to keep it under control.
Hey,
But
didn't
I
you
could
fuck
not.
up the corner before?
No, I got pushed into the corner before.
No, the corner before that. The reason why you got I didn't push you there. You just suck.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, fuck that up.
Oh,
You
look
did.
at that. You were
It's
miles
contact.
off. What kind of line was that? That was rubbish.
I can see your car gets upset by the contact.
And your answer to that was, I'll crash everyone into the next corner.
No, I was trying to keep it under control. I did my best.
Oh, best is just terrible. sell your gear right now.
You try to stop it on the grass.
The trick is not to go onto the grass.
Well, don't push me.
I didn't push you. Don't suck.
At least we all ended up the same, pointing the same direction.
You had a big wob. And then you just missed the corner completely and understeer all the way through into all of us. Terrible. Terrible. Oops. Hang on.
You stole it.
No. I was revving it, and of course, then I tried to put in gear. Can't do that.
Pit exit's clear. Push.
Oh fuck! I was gonna see if he's got a diff setting that I can change. Definitely feels like I can go deeper into some of these corners, though. Which is why it's weird for you to say that you're going in deep to get it to turn.
It could be it. I feel like I have to bring it back. It's like I got to remember that, slow and fast out sort of thing. And when I try and go deeper, I just lose time.
This corner I'm going much deeper than before, than the last set. The last set rotated with it.
I like this corner. Just a little lift.
Yeah.
You sort of-
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Car right. Clear right.
I think we got away with it.
I don't know, it's a pretty decent contact.
It was.
No, I think you're going to be.
Mine
We
feels
hit
straight.
See in a minute.
But yeah, that lift corner, it's sort of like you got to lift just to get the car, just for the weight shift. And it feels really satisfying to get right.
Yeah, I'm struggling to get that one right. It's a real fine line with the throttle there. I just haven't quite figured out where that line is yet.
Must be getting aero wash back there.
Yeah, that's what I got. What you thought was a hit was just aero wash.
Oh, send it.
On your left.
Huge.
He's still
It's
there.
like a speed boost, and he came and he Bruce
Clear
Wide
left.
intimidate me to back out of the exit.
Oh,
That
that
does
was
sound like work.
perfectly executed path.
It was Shane, I agree.
Compliment coming from you. Not if it's coming from me, though.
You're out there, aren't you?
Almost, not quite. You could have pulled over.
Sector 2
Okay.
is.
I just lost in my mirrors.
Thanks.
I didn't see where you were.
Yeah. It's sort of like the point where it's like, if I was any further along, I'd want the space, but if you'd pulled over, I would have been like, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. I haven't got chief on, mind you, so I
Oh,
haven't got a spotter telling me anything.
fucking rookie. Why not?
I could do without the distraction, to be honest with you. Just fucking talks incessantly.
I haven't heard from mine all fucking session. What's the
I've
track
been-
temp?
There you go. Talking to you now.
Yep.
I actually been thinking about practicing a bit spotter off, just to like not rely on it so much, just for when all you're sitting there is waiting for a car, like clear right or whatever. You're not actually like paying attention. I feel like using a GPS in real life, you just, when you got someone telling you what's going on, you just ignore.
It's almost
The
like
other signals.
autopilot. Yeah.
Yeah.
If we qualify consecutively, please turn it on.
Like, I'm sure it'd be handy to always sort of have there, but to be able to sort of have a better idea of what's going on without relying on those calls, because they're not always in time. Sometimes it'd be better to
Still better.
just act without waiting for the chief call.
Clear right.
Oh, mega block.
On your left. You're in the middle. Clear left. Right side. Clear all round.
I ignore the spotter a lot of the time anyway, so.
That's what I mean. So you are essentially using your other information, your other senses to determine whether you want to turn, not turn, brake, or whatever.
Yeah, but
Sector 2
there's a lot of times where I just don't have the brain capacity to drive and try and figure out where the 14 cars are around that I'm holding up are.
I think the main one that I've sort of started to get used to is sort of when you go for an inside line overtake where you just commit to running wide on exit, you sort of go deep on the way in and wide on the exit. And if you just rely on Chief, you'll never actually make that move because it'll be way too late by the time Chief says clear, right or whatever. You sort of got to commit earlier. And I think just racing like that is better than just waiting for Chief all the time.
Left side. Hold your line.
Just do this.
Clear left.
There's no way around that side, is there really?
No. Oh my god. Just got understeer.
Sector
Running
1
off there
is
as well, you just could keep your foot in it and steer.
I know. You barely lost it. You barely lost any time at all.
I saw you disappear from my mirror, so I was like, I'll just leave the room on the
Yeah.
inside. Oh fuck. Ooh.
Oh. Oh. No, I kind of backed out of that one. I knew you had to kind of commit and come across.
your quickest overall. Sector 2 is number 3 off the pace.
How did you manage that?
Jesus. When that shit happens, there's just nowhere to go, isn't there? Let's have a look.
I did not expect. You didn't look like you got a bad exit or anything.
Oh, I was shifting and just.
All out of control.
It's just.
the
Looks like it's
curb.
just sort of the flick.
Yeah.
You were a bit wide in the middle.
Just the curb. Just
The track temperature is
unsettled the
increasing.
car.
It's now.
Yeah, you're right. Too much steering and over the curb because you were so far over to the right.
Yep. $31. I've maybe got one more stint or one more thing.
little
Hey,
black
you know what?
frontal crashes. That'll do me too.
Let me just check to see what this car's got to play with. Gear stack tour, fuel level 15. Damper? No. There's no gearing, is there? Where's the diff?
There's the gear stack at the very bottom.
Yeah, but there's no preloady kind of stuff. It just feels
No.
preload
No.
feels different. Actually, you know what? Before we
I guess
go off,
the dampers front and rear would probably be the closest thing because that gives you control over what the car does
stand
on
by.
entry and on exit.
Hang on 1 sec.
The iRacing setup's softer by the looks of it. Like rebound and compression stiffness on the rear are lower. Probably the front as well, but look. Yep. ARB arm is quite different. Like iRacing has it at 0 in their default, and this VRS one's at 40 mil
On front or rear?
front.
So softer. Oh, that's interesting because softer on the front would normally mean more turn.
I didn't even think to look at the rear. So the rear is 10 mil on the iRacing set.
20 on the other one. Slightly stiffer there as well.
Yeah.
So it's just stiffer all round. I
Roll
guess.
around it. Yeah. If we paid attention to the spring rate at 39 and 61. And what's it on the iRacing?
39, 61.
31.44 on the iRacing one.
Oh, right.
On spring rate,
Yeah.
that is.
So stiffer in
Rear.
springs, stiffer in dampers, stiffer in ARB.
Yeah.
Stiffer, huh? That's what she
Yep.
said.
We're just comparing the iRacing set and the suspension and
What about
ARB.
the ratio front to rear though, in terms of damper?
I think
sure.
Is it stiffer all round, or is one
what
stiffer?
it was
Than...
offset. The rear was a bit softer. I think. Let me have a look again.
I'm gonna have to do some looking. Push rod offset. What does that do?
That's height.
Yeah.
Just right height more positive increases right height more negative. Maybe I need some more rake. That's what I need. I need some rake.
Get some rake
To get the
action.
rear wing working. Sorry, it doesn't have a rear wing.
No, like
No,
what was the old thing in the VTB cars? The roll, not the roll center. Was it roll center? Yeah, the roll center. Changes the roll center.
Yeah.
Toe in, spring rate, 39. Corner. Right. I do have to drive it more like Donington.
Are you sticking with it? You're not going back
Track's
to
clear.
racing?
Push,
setup?
push, push.
No, I want to see if I can incorporate something, not the whole lot, and also not at the end.
I've just loaded up the iRacing set.
Interesting. to see how that goes. Oh.
Good
Car
recovery.
left, clear left.
Oh shit.
I still think it's one of those old hairpin, don't accelerate until the apex or after.
Yeah.
It feels like that at 1. But it was just doing it so easy before. Really swinging that weight around. Now it's, like I said, being stiffer. It's, oh.
Sector 1 is 0.4 the pace.
Well, it's good through that. Really noticed that.
Give it another
understeering.
lap or two.
Yeah. But an immediate difference. It's less. It's definitely. Oh, fucking hell. It's very
On your
understeering.
right,
At least
Yeah.
early.
still there. Right side's clear, sector 2 is 0.4 of the pace.
Oops, someone rear-ended me.
Yeah, very slow through there that time.
Hmm?
Bit slow through there.
It's lap 2. Still not up to grip.
Every lap's a race lap.
I don't have enough grip to go full speed though. I was going as fast as I felt I could.
Oh shit.
Health and safety, mate.
Sitting there playing with myself and you guys were...
All clear on pit exit.
Well, now you get another 2 minutes to play with yourself. Oh no, you got out. I feel like lap 2, the grip's most of the way there, but not quite.
Really?
But then lap
No
3
chance.
is like full speed.
Track temperature's
You
increasing.
still can't
It's now
brake and
36
you still
Celsius.
can't turn the wheel. You still get... I still get massive front end push and lockups if
I
I'm
don't.
full send on lap 3.
No.
It's
Oh,
totally
no,
not all
lap
there.
3, I feel like I'm full send. I only really get lockups on
Nope.
lap 1 on the outlap.
Yeah, unless you're fucking pushing 10 tenths.
Starting to grip up a little bit through there.
You can't drive it the same way. It just they achieve speed differently.
Yeah.
So if you're driving it like you've been driving in the car the whole session, it won't work. Like I'm still trying to drive this setup with that
Give too much
in
credit.
mind.
I kind of only have one way to drive any car. Sometimes that suits my driving style, and sometimes it doesn't. I would never fucking clue otherwise.
That was good through that corner.
Look better, yeah. Okay, good. You've been pushing that harder and harder each lap,
Yeah.
and I've been trying to go
Oh,
deeper.
rejoin. Gee, protesting that.
I was getting out of the way.
The fuck were you? By choosing the line that I was about to take?
By getting off the track before you got there.
Or you sucked at it?
Car right, clear right. Sector 3 is 0.3, off the pace. 20 minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left. On your right. Hold your line, clear right. Car right. Right side's clear. Car right. Right side's clear. Car right. Clear right. Sector 1 is 1.5. Off the pace. On your right. Clear right. Car right. Still there. Right side's clear. Car right. Still there. He's still there. Clear right.
Oh shit.
Sector 2 is 0.4 off the pace.
You letting him get away, JB?
No, no. No, just to cool my tyres, you know. On your right.
Oh, get out of the way.
Still there. He's still there.
Getting out of the way, buddy.
Still there.
Well, how you get by in a race?
Hold your line.
Oh. Oh.
Still there.
Damn.
Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. He's still there. Right side's clear. Car right. Still there. Clear right.
My mid 51 turned into a mid 53.
Well, you know, hearts are bleeding, I can tell you, mate.
That lap time was 154.4.
Oh shit, that's a grass.
Oh, a bit too far. Oh, they just slowed you down. No, don't do it again. Shit, I should be shouting my daughter.
Is anyone still there? Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, just you and me, mate.
You ran me off the track, you fucking dirty bastard.
I think you ran yourself off the track.
No, it was you.
Mm. 15 minutes remaining. 15
Where
minutes
was
to
that
go.
apex, mate?
It's somewhere.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 37 Celsius.
Oh, you got a good run through there.
Yeah, then I got...